Hello and welcome again to another episode, and quite likely the last one until we pick up with a new campaign of Lost Mines of Phandelver. Don't remember my own content. A Twitch experiment. I am your humble DM for the evening, DM Charlie, and these are the guys. Moving from my left on down, we will start with Chuck.
Hey guys, I'm Finn. I'm the cleric. I'm not as humble as Charlie, but I'm here as well.
And John.
Good evening, everybody. I'm Jahan. My real name is John, and I'm playing a monk in the group.
All right. And Bill.
Hey everybody, I'm Bill. I play Dysol, the swashbuckler, and this is Eclipse.
Hello, Eclipse. And Forrest.
I am Forrest. I'm playing Ted, the half-elf sorcerer.
All right. And finally, and not least, Johnny.
Hello, I am Johnny, and I am playing the Oath of Vengeance Paladin for the group.
And no, I did not intentionally cue the music to swell and get all triumphant and heroic when we introduce
I am triumphant and heroic.
Yes, you are, Dragonborn. Yes, you are. Looks like... Oh! First time chat from Call of Faith. It's Laura and Mitch. They wanted to stop and say hi. Hello! Good to see you. Thank you for coming in. And maybe you'll be able to actually watch a full stream if you got a strong stomach. When last we left off, the party was still in Wave Echo Cave, having taken the beatings and depredations of the denizens of the dark cavern. They decided to take a long rest inside of what used to be a barracks at the front of the mine. 8 hours have passed, their wounds are knitted, bound, they have cleaned up, resharpened their blades, and now they're ready to go. Is there anything on the other side of the door waiting to ambush them? Let's find out. Alright, moving on into the map. DM is going to follow you. Going to scroll this on down, make sure it looks good for everyone out there in Twitch land. Alright. 8 hours have passed. You've taken a long rest. Let me kick that out for the group. If the macro wants to work. It does not look like the macro is going to work. Do you guys just want to go ahead and manually update your hit points and spell slots, please? My apologies.
Yes, sir.
Thank you.
Quick question. The bonus AC and whatnot that we had from the last session should be expired, right?
Correct. Very much correct. The buffs.
It lasted for half a day, didn't it?
This is 8 hours later. Long rest. Yeah. Everything resets.
Just wanted to make sure.
There are no freebies in D&D.
Let's go back to the room.
24 hours in a day.
That's it. I'm done with this.
We can go back to the room and take the brazier.
Right?
True. Sure, we can go back.
Hey, didn't we bring that with us?
For those of you that are just joining us and aren't on the in-joke, I quite clearly said that the brazier is built into the floor and cannot be removed, to which my party then just spent the next 20 minutes trying to remove said brazier. Yeah, everybody who's ever DM'd out there, you know the pain. All right, you have taken your long rest. What does the party discuss for your next steps?
Well, guys, we kind of know the general direction of
we're in the southernmost. Yeah, we're in the southernmost part of the cavern. I don't know that. There's...
So we go north, young
Well,
man.
we've been working a clockwise, right? So.
Yep, we've been going clockwise, clearing out throughout, so we should be heading straight up.
All right. Well, shall we? You guys want to move to the door and start moving up and left?
It works.
Up and west.
Go west, young man.
Yes, sir.
All right. You head out of the old abandoned barracks in which you had defeated that group of skeletons and into the old mine entrance. You see that the passageway branches north, east, and west. You know you've come down from the west branch, having been in the cavern of fungus not too far away. So, which way do you proceed?
Well, if we've been west, guys, and we know
Well,
that.
no,
then-
we haven't been west. We came from the east. That east. Yeah, so,
So
we can go this way.
Okay.
Yeah, we came from this way.
Yeah.
Oh, did I get that reversed?
It's okay.
Thank you. I'm still upset over the brazier of green flame.
There is a door due north from the intersection that we were in also.
Can you ping that?
Yeah.
This way.
Okay,
Yeah.
let's.
I don't know if
It
we can
looks
get
like-
to it from where you're at or not.
Yep.
But
We sure can if you want to follow me. I'm
Walk-
gonna go
Walk
past the
this
door.
way.
There's a passageway leading north, and it looks like an offshoot towards the east, where I'm standing. But I think we should check that room real quick if you guys
Sure.
are okay with that. I would like to. Teal would like to stand at the room and roll a perception to see if he can hear anything going on.
Please do, Dragonborn. Listening at the door from the inside, you hear a low edge of perception. Something low and throaty. You're not sure if it's words, mumbling, moaning, or some sort of animal noise.
I'll make kind of a motion to the group, kind of hush hush, put my kind of hands down. There's something going on here, and kind of look around. Make sure everybody's in place, and give them a second to get in place.
Alrighty.
I am in place.
Alrighty. Ooh,
Wow! Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
this is gonna be a horrible night.
Wow.
20, baby.
Okay, taking one of those natural 20s, I silently stealing one of those natural 20. I'd like to try and quietly open the door, please.
The door opens with a slight creak, and let me remove the door so you may peek into the chamber beyond. With a slight creak, you look into old stone bunks in orderly rows that line the walls of the chamber, and a corroded iron brazier, long cold, filled with old coals, sits in the middle of the room. The bones of half a dozen dwarves and orcs lie strewn about, clad in scraps of armor, their weapons old and rusted. But that's not what draws your attention. What draws your attention are the three gray, squat humanoid figures that sit in the middle of the room, greedily munching on the bones. The ghouls turn and prepare to attack.
I wonder if we could take this brazier.
What if we can light this brazier with the green flame from the
Yes.
other one?
Yeah, just like kind of like a candle.
Yeah.
I hate you guys.
I love you.
Oh, wow!
starting to-
Okay, let me open up Ghoul. You're just getting right into that combat. Little Welsh.
Absolutely.
Alright. Here we go. Okay, so the halfling standing in the doorway, gazing into the room at the reanimate dead, feasting on these remains, these long dried remains, trying to get any last marrow or nutrient out of the corpses, Turn! The halfling draws the string back to his ear. Let's fly with that small arrow. As it sizzles through the air, it misses, clipping the brazier, and explodes into a dozen different shattering shards of wood. Anything else, halfling?
Just clean up. I'm gonna sidestep and stuff.
Alrighty. What just happened there? My whole screen flashed. Alright, one of the ghouls towards the rear gets up and with a nasty growl, its lips blackened with old dried blood, it snarls and comes racing forward right towards the paladin. Right towards the paladin, if my stuff will work. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. The undead makes it, those jaws wide, frantic for a taste of living flesh. The teeth come clamping down towards the paladin. Roll 20 isn't rolling. Oh, now it rolled twice. Doesn't matter. Both of the rolls are misses as the paladin jerks his hand back and the gnashing, sharpened teeth close on empty air. Cleric, Finn, what would you like to do?
I'd like to talk to the girls about their feelings and ask them how their day went.
You guys take nothing. I slave to deliver good content to you guys. One of the ghouls says, not so bad. I've just been feeling a little iffy lately. What would
your makeup's nice. Oh, girls. They're ghouls.
They're
I couldn't see them. I thought you said that we're fighting girls.
I said, what the? Yeah.
In that case, word of radiance at the nearest pool.
The cleric steps up, says prayers to his god up above. Your hands flash with that white divine light. You speak a word and it catches the light and slams it into the undead creature. It tries to make a Constitution saving throw. No, the dice are leggy tonight. There we go. And it completely fails as that magic slams into it and burns through the graying, desiccated body. All right, anything else, cleric?
Nope, I will hold my shield up in front of me.
All right, another ghoul. This ghoul comes racing down the room, abandoning the nod-on skeleton. That's 5, 10, 15, 20 feet. This one rakes at the clerics with his claws. Its claws. All right, Finn, your armor class is an 18. The claws lash out and tear through your armor, gouging thick chunks out of your arm. Oh, it rolled that again. I will roll damage. Your arm starts oozing blood. 7 points of slashing damage. Please roll a Constitution saving throw. You failed the
4.
You 4. Just remind me, you're not an elf, are you?
I am a half elf.
Sleep and charm now. Used to be like basic D&D was also paralysis, right?
Yeah, no, it's just sleep and charm.
Unfortunately, as the filth from the ghoul's fingernails rip into your pale, elfy flesh, you feel yourself being overcome with a rictus. You are now paralyzed for 10 turns, but you can make that saving throw at the end of each one of your turns subsequent to this, okay?
Yes. Does it get the, does the paralyzation keep me from rebuking?
You're paralyzed, so let's double check what paralysis says. Condition paralyzed for you out there in Twitch land. Paralyzed creature is incapacitated and can't move or speak. Automatically fails strength and dexterity saving throws. Attacks have advantage against you, and any attack that hits you is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of you. So you're in trouble. All right,
Yeah, sounds
Teb.
like I can't.
Yeah, you can't. Sorry.
Nope.
All right. I'm going to move into the doorway so I can see these characters. I'm going to move one step over, so I got aim on this guy here.
Hi, Aluven.
And,
Welcome to the chat. Okay. I'm
and I'm
listening
going
to
to
you.
use Guiding Bolt.
Guiding bolt. All right. The sorcerer steps up behind the monk, points a finger, speaks a word of
I'm
power.
going to use my sorcery points to twin that.
All right.
And I'm going to go for this one as well.
All right.
And there's damage.
Wow, very nice.
Holy cow. All right. The twin missiles of magic launch out of your hand, wrap around the paralyzed cleric, and slam into both of the undead, burning great holes into their chests. The one that tried to bite the paladin, the chest collapses, and the corpse falls in on itself with a slight moan and a gurgle. However, the ghoul that has just torn into the cleric takes that wound, half of the ribcage still intact, and it keeps swinging. Do you have anything else you want to do, sorcerer?
Go around the corner again.
All right, the final ghoul comes running. 1, 2, 3, that's 4, 5. Seeing the paralyzed state of the cleric, the ghoul tries to bite. The DM has lost the character sheet somewhere on his... There we go. All right, tries to bite you. It is at advantage. All right, that counts as a critical hit. That is 22 points of piercing damage as the ghoul slams its massive mouth right around your shoulder and takes out a huge chunk.
Finn is dead.
Finn is down, not dead.
He feels dead.
I don't blame him. I don't blame him. And that was actually kind of sad, so we deserve one of these. Yeah. All right, monk.
All right, I'm gonna move up to 3. This was the one that was injured, right?
Correct.
All right, I'm gonna take a swing at him. 15.
You lash out with your mace and just crack the ghoul right in the head. Holy cow.
No, just the 9, Charlie.
All right, just the 9. Well, it is enough as you crack into the skull, driving it down, and then the neck bone snaps, and the corpse collapses. Anything else, monk?
I'm gonna take my second unarmed strike on the one in front of the downed cleric.
All right.
21.
You're gonna punch the cleric?
You lash out with that backhand, cracking the undead in the side of the head. The head snaps, part of the bones break, and the side of the head wiggles like it's been jellified. However, the fiend is still fighting.
And that's my turn. Thank you.
You're very welcome. Paladin.
I am going to take my actions to whisper to my god and grant 10 points of health to the downed cleric.
All right. Cleric, you are now at 10 points. You are no longer required to make a death saving throw. You are still paralyzed.
Yay.
But you will get to make that saving throw for the paralysis on your turn. All right.
Thank you.
And as a bonus action, I am going to put protection from evil on the cleric as well.
Does that remove?
Oh, I apologize.
Paralysis?
That is an action. I apologize. I am not going to do that.
Right
I thought
on.
it was a bonus action.
No problem. Thank you for seeing that. All right, Dysol.
Okay. I am going to... Do I have... I can see this guy here.
Correct.
Okay, perfect. Then I'm going to invoke Steady Aim
All right.
and take a shot.
Go ahead and roll.
I did.
Oh, no.
That gave me advantage.
Advantage,
so it was
20. Yes! No, I mean, no, you hit the ghoul. Go ahead and roll damage with that.
Okay, so that does 16.
Seeing that the peril that his friend the cleric is in, the halfling steps to the doorway, lets fly with another missile, which cracks right into the cranium of the undead that stands slavering and growling over the cleric. And with that, this combat is over.
Nice.
Good job, guys.
All right, what do you do? You wait the
Well-
time.
Paralyzed?
No.
I'd like to
You guys
search
want-
the girls.
Mm-hmm.
Huh. We're going to have some talks about our production values and what kind of message we want to send to everyone out there in Twitchland. Okay, you search the bodies of the ghouls. It is clear that they have been trapped in this room for a long time. Whatever tatters of clothing they once had just hang in strings and rags, barely covering the delicate areas, if undead cannibals can be said to have any delicate areas. Jahan, you were searching the bunks?
All their
Yes,
areas
sir.
are delicate.
All right. Nothing is to be found in the long abandoned bunks. The bedding is ripped up, tattered by rodents over the passing years to make nests and covered with the filth and staining from those ghouls.
Well, it looks like we've got a door here that might meet us back up into the path to the west of us.
What it looks like.
I'm gonna just roll a perception just to see if I can hear anything on the other side of that door.
All right, Finn, go right ahead.
Well, we just went by there, no? We went
You
by
Not
this.
not quite.
Okay.
you heard nothing through the thick wooden door.
Well, guys, we did have a path that branched off towards the east and up, but I feel like we may have covered that ground unless you really want to check it out.
The path to the east is where we came from.
Right, there was a
Can I check this area here? It just seems awfully odd that there's like a little cubby here.
Absolutely, please do.
You want perception or investigation? What do you?
Whichever you want. Investigation, you are actively searching for cracks and telltales. Perception, you are getting a sense of, my gut says it's over there. Investigation. Feeling around the walls and such, you feel no cracks. You feel no uneven area in the well-worked stone. It feels solid. It sounds solid. You're fairly certain is solid.
Shall we?
Yeah, let's
Are you okay, Finn?
Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do cure wounds on this.
Perfect. All right. The cleric mutters a prayer to his god above, and he watches the warm energy spread over that nasty bite, that rent in his armor inflicted by the ghoul, and the skin begins to knit and stitch under the magic.
Thank you.
All right, Mr. Paladin, let's go.
all right. I will
the door.
slowly open the door.
The door slowly opens up, revealing a dark corridor beyond that goes north and south. Ahead of you, you can see to the west.
Charlie, you're cutting in and out.
Ahead of you,
Can anybody else hear him cutting in and out?
am I still ahead? Can you hear me?
And he is completely out right now.
Yeah.
That could be through Zoom.
I don't think he can hear us either.
I can hear you.
Yep, he's got it.
All right. How about now? Can you hear me?
Mike's out, Charlie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he knows. He's messing with it right now.
How about now? Can you hear me
There you are. There
Better.
you are.
Wow. I'm being less than
Okay.
impressed with this mic. Okay. Yes, so all you see beyond is a darkened corridor that turns almost immediately north and south. You also see, heading further to the west, 2 darkened corridors that match the worked tunnel around you, heading away into the dimness. Off in the distance, you can hear that clattering of a machine and the occasional rush of water from the Wave Echo Cave that you had been swept up in last week.
I agree with the yellow marker that is being placed, that we should just check this area, as since this is we've decided to go clockwise, and it looks like it is just meeting up with stuff that we have already.
You are in the old mine, the ceiling low, barely above 6 feet. You have to stoop as you move through the old original mine workings.
I'm gonna get as low as I can.
Guys, we've been here before, so let's. Yep, whoever's pinging that area, you wanna.
I have, steps
Oh.
to the north.
Yep, you guys want to start heading back this way and head north?
Of course.
As you come up north, off to your left, you see several shambling undead moving to attack you. The skeletons waving weapons menacingly. And let me get this started up. This was a random encounter. We will just use this one because it's a good one. There are a couple more.
Those are not zombies.
Right?
Damn zombies.
Damn zombies.
All right. Thank you for your patience. Let's get some initiative up. There we go. Initiative sort. All right. Once again, the halfling rogue drops initiative on everyone and gets the beat. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna let loose. Fire at this one.
All right. The halfling spins, letting fly with an arrow. It rockets down the tunnel past the Dragonborn's hip, slamming into the armor scraps of the skeleton. Go ahead and roll damage. There is a snap and shatter of bone as the creature staggers back, bits and pieces held together just by pure dark magic. Anything else, Dice All? Slipping back into stealth, you move through the allies. All right. Skeleton comes shambling past its allies. It too has a short bow. And its passive perception. Nope, you stealth right on past. So it spins, takes aim, and shoots at the sorcerer. The arrow flies out, slamming into Teb, drawing blood. A mere 3 points of piercing damage as it creases along the side of your arm, opening a small wound. Alright, skeleton. This skeleton brandishing a short sword. 1, 2, 3. Stops there and swings a short sword at the sorcerer. I rolled the wrong thing. Short sword. However, Teb, you are able to throw your arm up and protect yourself. It is your go, sorcerer.
All right. So you're going to. Let's see. What is my rectangle? Is that under square?
Correct. Or you could use a short wall.
Short wall. Okay.
Yeah. Like a 10, yeah. What is it you're doing, Forrest?
We're gonna use Agonazar Scorcher here.
All right.
Oh, and I just kicked myself out of the game. Yes, no, browsers.
All right, Teb, I'm just going to go ahead and do all that for you. Agonizer Scorcher.
Hey, thank you.
Across those 3 skeletons, so we move in. And, oh, you got it off. All right, cool. DC 14, as the fire launches out from the sorcerer's fingers. Let me clear that off. 1 from the top to the middle and to the front. All right, fire washes over the closest 2 skeletons, and both of them just nearly collapse under the agonizing heat of the flames. To the rear, however, protected by his allies and that slight cover afforded by the corner, that last skeleton only seems half as scorched as the other 2. Do you have anything else you want to do, Sorcerer?
That is all.
All right. That's not right. There we go. Skeleton. All right. This skeleton charges forward with his short sword, trying to bring battle to the paladin. The paladin throws his shield up, taking the blow and taking no damage. Teal, you may respond.
And respond I will. Teal is going to use a bonus to channel his divinity and mark him as a vow of enmity and get advantage on his attack to the guy standing in front of him.
Vow of enmity away. If you're gonna have advantage, might as well roll the same number twice, right? All right. You lash out with your magical blade, cleaving into the skeleton. Go ahead and roll damage.
Nope. I'm just gonna roll. Hey, looky there.
With a vicious chop, the paladin smashes through the assemblage of bones, and the corpse drops to the ground, no longer animated. Anything else, paladin?
No, that will be my turn. Thank you.
All right, another skeleton steps around the corner, stepping over the body of its fallen ally. That short sword swinging at you, Dragonborn. This time, however, occupied with the foe at your feet. You are not able to bring your shield up in time. The blade slashes through, cutting across your pauldron and into your chest for 5 points of piercing damage. Monk, you may go.
You're muted, pal.
Thank you. I'm gonna step up and hit the one in front that attacked Teb.
All right. The monk steps forward, brandishing that quarter... Oh, the new mace. I forgot about that. Lashing out, the skeleton
11.
reels backwards, the mace narrowly avoiding being crushed in the skull.
I am going to spend a key point and do Flurry of Blows
All
as
right.
a bonus action. So my first attack is going to be on that one.
Okay.
15.
You lash out with your left fist, cracking the grinning skull right in the middle of the face. You see bones splinter and shatter, and indeed, your fist follows all the way through, blasting out the back of the cranium. The body dangles on the end of your arm for a second before you shake it lifeless to the floor with a clatter.
And I'm going to move and take my second unarmed strike on the one in front of me.
All right.
Not with the one.
Distracted by the bones clinging to your arm, your blow goes wide. All right, Cleric.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yes, I am looking to cast Thunder Wave on the 2 skeletons above me right by that square. I'll remove it now.
All right. All right, you let loose with Thunder Wave, and that exploding wall of force slams into the 2 skeletons. They get a Constitution save. from the top to the bottom against a DC 13. And on a successful save, okay, go ahead and roll your 2d8 thunder damage, please. Wow, okay, so 8 points each. They do not move. The skeleton to the back is pulverized, the bones exploding against the side of the mine. The skeleton in the front, the body rocks. You see bones crack and splinter. However, it stays vertical and still brandishing that short sword menacingly. Anything else, Cleric?
Not at this time, thank you.
All right, thank you. And skeleton. This skeleton steps into the mine where it can draw a bead on the paladin. Pulls back on that old string. The arrow flies. The paladin, seeing the missile coming, twists his wrist, throws the shield up, and there is a loud patunk as the missile shatters against the paladin's shield. This skeleton has been destroyed. All right, Dysalt, we are to you, Halfling.
I'm going to take aim at the one just north of TL.
All right.
Unfortunately, I don't think that'll cut it.
That does not. And so when you said... Oh, you were there. Okay. Thank you. Another skeleton. That skeleton is still fighting. It swings its short sword at the monk, who easily slaps the weapon aside and avoids taking any damage from the attack. That skeleton is destroyed. We are down to the sorcerer. Teb, it is your turn.
I am going to firebolt this guy right here.
Sounds good.
Nice.
It's been a while. Woohoo!
Wow,
There you go.
yay! Crit.
1 plus nothing.
Sorcerer points his finger, says the magic word, flambe. A beam of pure fire leaps forth, slamming into the skeleton, the heat and force exploding the ribcage, and the creature explodes into a shower of bones.
Well done.
Anything else, sir?
That is it, sir.
All right. The skeleton once again swings that short sword at the paladin. You duel, you duck, you bash forward with your shield, and the sword stroke is ineffective. All right, Tial, it is your turn.
All right, I am going to move my vow or put my vow of enmity on the Are these ghouls?
They're skeletons.
Skeleton.
Skeletons. On the skeleton in front of me.
All right.
And go ahead and attack again.
All right.
My longsword.
You lash out with your blade, the thing dueling with you, trying to protect itself. Your weapon bites and crashes into bone and armor scraps. There is a shattering rent. The creature shudders, however, it stays vertical and it is still in the fight. Do you have anything else you want to do, Paladin?
Nope. I cannot do anything else, thank you.
All right, thank you. Catalyst Comet, good to see you. All right, Monk.
I'm gonna take a swing at the one to the west of me.
Copy that. The monk lashes out with that magical mace as the creature bobs and weaves. Your weapon slams into the stone and rock shatters around you. However, the skeleton takes no damage. Did you want to follow up with Flurry of Blows?
Yes, please. Two
All right.
unarmed strikes on him.
Copy that. Your fist lashes out. This skeleton is special. He's no Ray Harryhausen. However, your third blow with your fist catches it in the side of the head. There's another sickening crunch as those forebones in the skull shatter and powder. However, this thing is also still fighting. Anything else you want to do?
That's my turn. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Cleric! Hey, Zammy Whammy.
I am going to shoot out with my Sacred Flame at the one in front of Teal.
Copy that. All right. Dexterity saving throw, DC 13. And they save for half, correct? Or none?
No damage.
No damage. However, go ahead and roll that damage.
2d8. 1d8. 4.
Holy fire lashes from the cleric's fingertips, slamming into the undead thing, currently dueling with the paladin. The body shudders and shakes, bits of calcium and bone breaking and powdering. However, somehow animated by dark magic, the thing is still fighting. Do you have anything else, cleric?
No, thank you.
All right. The skeleton facing off with the paladin, or with the monk, swings that short sword, the rusty weapon, missing you by inches. Dysol.
I'm going to take aim and fire again. This time, invoking steady aim again.
All right. That gives you
For
advantage. Yep. Waiting for that attack to come on in. There we go.
There it goes.
All right. Your missile punches right through the armor scraps, nailing the almost destroyed undead. Roll damage. The arrow
11.
catches whatever last bit of held this thing together, destroying all of its integrity, and it too clatters to the ground in a pile. Anything else, Rogue?
Just standard cleanup. Oh, and I can't move, so I'm
you
stuck
can't.
there.
You can't, you can't hide, you can't do anything.
Yep, nope, I'm done.
All right. Oh, because of your steady aim. That's right.
Yeah, that was the bonus action, so we can't
Yeah.
stealth.
All right. Teb.
Eb's gonna move forward. And from
Hi,
here,
Trentley.
He's gonna firebolt that guy there.
All right. Sorcerer steps forward, throws his hands up. However, the skeleton is so involved in the combat, a lucky sidestep, and your spell splashes, spraying flame all over the mine wall behind it. Anything else, Sorcerer?
That's it.
All right. That skeleton is dead. We are back round to the Paladin.
All right. I am going to move forward and attach my vow to the new enemy in front of me.
Alrighty. The Paladin speaks words of imprecation, and a nimbus settles on the skeleton. You lash out with that longsword, cleaving into the animated remains. Roll damage. Tearing through the skeleton, you shatter it, powdering the upper body, and the thing falls. And like that, this combat is done.
Nice job.
All right, well done.
Good job, everybody.
Yay, you lived.
Hooray.
All right. For those who don't know me, I really don't want them to die.
Right.
Where's GR when you need him?
Right, indeed. Okay. You finish that skirmish here in the tight, low-ceiling mine tunnels.
All right, guys. Let's move up and to the left down this hallway. You guys good with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh,
All right.
Blonzina's here too. Hi, Blonzina.
Kitten, I messaged him, asking him if he was going to show up, but I have not seen him.
Cool. No, he's here. Blonzina is. Oh, you mean
No,
Greg.
no. Yeah.
One of our regular viewers. Hold up. Your cleric isn't following you. Oh, he's
I
saying
was
hi.
greeting people. I was
Oh,
saying
thank you.
hi.
No, it's cool.
Yeah. No, that's good.
No judgment.
Blonzina,
No judgment.
welcome.
Left your cleric.
Alrighty.
After the mean things he said about his paladin.
I didn't. I said you were a plus
Trying to
one.
protect you from girls.
Up,
Is that good or bad, though? I don't know.
Girls
That's
are
fun.
icky.
up
It's a
at,
+1. It's a +1.
Stop.
Like a cutie. Even.
Stop. We have girls watching. Girls are not
I'm
icky.
pretending I'm in kindergarten.
I didn't say
Alright,
anything
alright.
about girls. I was talking about Teal.
All right.
That is true.
Up ahead, you see the familiar sights of a dark pool that the cavern steps around to the northeast. You recognize that you have been here before. The chamber is filled with that wet and slightly fishy odor that you recognize. You see that the passage leads south, and there is a stairway climbing over to the northeast.
Red
Oh,
tide.
yes. I remember being here.
Guys, we're almost here.
Oh,
I feel like we need our enemy is close at hand. Should we do anything to prepare for this, or you guys want to move forward? We've been here before. This is where it was at last time.
Maybe not step in the trap.
yeah, that might
Yeah,
be
how
a
we
good
get
idea.
flushed down the toilet last time?
Yeah, let's avoid that.
All right.
Or we could go through the toilet bowl, flush again, and go get our weapons and armor enchanted again. Just saying.
Well, somebody should stay up top, wrap a rope around them, so we can climb right back up once we get enchanted.
Listen, those pipes are painful.
Yeah.
Did we
That's
ever
true.
check this door here?
I
No.
don't know.
All right.
Hold on, let me
I would-
get out from in front of it.
Yep.
Yeah,
Everybody
that's a
get
good
in
idea.
position. I'm going to roll perception. See if I can hear anything.
You're so perceptive.
You open the door.
You do not. You press your ear hole up against the heavy wood, and you hear nothing from
All
the
right.
other
I
side.
look back to the group to make sure that they are in position, and it looks like they are in position. So, we have a fellow that's down the steps. I want to make sure that before I open the door that he's where he wants to be. Okay, I will.
I was just getting out of line of sight. That's all I was doing.
Perfect.
Don't blame me.
It only takes one dragon.
Mhm.
I'm going to slowly open up the door.
Yar. You jiggle the door, and it slowly opens with a creak. And the DM removes the door so you can see what is in there. Looking inside, you see orderly cots along either side of the room, and there is a glowing iron brazier in the middle of the room that is lit and casting a faint light. Across from you is another door blocked by a barricade made by the remains of a wooden table. But that's not the interesting piece. No, the interesting piece are the 5 bugbears that turn, and one yells, "There they are! Get them!"
Ace arrow.
All right.
Close the
All
door.
right.
Close and lock it.
Sorry, wrong room.
Oops. Sorry.
Doctor.
UNICEF. Let me bring up the opponents. Just a lot of wandering combat today. Let's make sure everybody out there can see what's going on. If they can, I'll make this a little bit longer. And let me sort it. All right, so getting the drop on you. One of the bugbears towards the rear of the room hauls up with a huge javelin. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He takes a quick few steps off of the bunk and lets fly with the javelin right at the paladin in the doorway. Teal, you throw your shield up. The weapon is so heavy and thrown so hard, it punches right through your shield and into your arm, doing 6 points of piercing damage and drawing blood. All right, Sorcerer, it is your turn.
Cab's gonna move up so we can see what he's got going on. All right. Freeze time.
All right. Let me pull that up for you.
We'll put it right over their little spot there.
10-foot square. All right. Teb speaks the words, and a large pool of grease forms around the bottom of the brazier, making it slippery, and the bugbears struggle to stand. All right, dexterity saving throw. We're going to go clockwise from the top. I have a 14. We have a save. We have a fail. We have a save. We have a fail. So, north and south have saved. All right, let me mark them as greased. Where's the little boot? Boot, boot. There we go, grease.
So north and south failed. Go prone.
Yeah.
No, north and south saved.
Okay.
East and west. Yeah, and they drop prone. All right, is that everything, Teb?
That's it. I ran back out.
Okay, Finn.
I am going to cast healing cure wounds on heal.
All right.
And bonus action shield of faith on heal.
Thank you. Is that 1?
2 AC.
2 AC. Thank you.
And step back around the corner.
Let's find a shield. We need a shield. That's a broken shield. There we go. Shield of faith. You have a +2 to your AC. Monk.
Now, as far as prone goes, do you get advantage on them as well?
You
When they're
do.
prone?
You do.
All right, I am going to take a shot with my short bow.
All right.
This one here.
All right. The one laying in the grease. Got it.
If it will roll.
Wow.
13.
Your
Oh,
arrow.
24.
Yeah, your arrow launches out, punching right through the hide armor on the huge goblinoid brute. Roll damage. He lets out a chuffing ooh as the arrow digs deep into his ribcage. You see his greenish blood begins to ooze, mixed with the grease that he is rolling and floundering in.
And I am going to take another unarmed strike on him as a second attack.
Vicious. The monk runs in, leans down low,
Nice.
drives a fist right into the poor bugbear's gut. He lets out a chuff of pain. A bit of spittle flies up into your face. Alright, anything else?
That is my turn. Thank you.
Alright, and with the grease, is it the start of his turn or just the one? Enters the area, ends its turn, perfect. Alright, the bugbear steps out of the grease and up to you, monk, and swings at you with a heavy morning star. However, you deftly swing your head back, put your hands up, and deflect the blow. Paladin.
I'm going to move up with my comrade, and I am going to let loose my breath weapon. I'm going to hit all 3 of these guys. You want me to get the 5x30?
No, it's obvious. It's very
Yep.
cool. And that is lightning.
Will that ignite? Yep, it is. Will it ignite the grease?
No. Okay, so your 8 plus your con modifier plus your proficiency. You are 3rd level, 4th level. So let's take a quick look. Your constitution modifier, so 9, and your proficiency. So it is a DC 11 for 1, 2, 3. So going left, right, or left, center, right. First one fails. The one to the north fails. The one at the end of the line as the electricity coruscates and heads out like rippling starfire. All right, succeeds. Roll your damage.
Nice.
Wow. The one on the ground just shakes and his body twitches as the electricity chews into him. You smell that burnt hide and scored flesh as his wail turns to screams. The bugbear to the north, who's still standing on his feet, grits his teeth. Ah! And you are positive you hear some of the sharp enamel in his mouth pop as he twitches and shakes under your lightning vomit. Towards the rear, that bugbear on the ground is only singed and scorched and lets out a small moan followed by a grunt of anger. Anything else, Paladin?
Yeah, seeing the guy in the back not take as much damage, I grow angry and throw my hunter's mark on him as a bonus action.
Hell hath no fury as a paladin denied. Alright, we will mark him up as well. Anything else?
Thank you. No,
You're
sir.
welcome.
Thank you very much.
Alright, bugbear. Alright, he steps out. 1 goes around, that's 2, 3, and 4, and comes down to the side of you. He lifts that huge morning star and swings at you, just enraged that you dare attack him with your breath weapon. However, you bash your shield around and knock the clumsy blow aside. Halfling.
Halfling's going to take aim and shoot the one near the south eastern. Yes.
The one still standing on the bunk that hasn't gone yet. I understand completely. All right. You let loose with your arrow. The weapon sails out. However, the bugbear lifts his hide shield, and the arrow slams into it, and the bugbear chuckles evilly at you. Anything else?
I'm going to step aside and go into shadows.
All right. This bugbear, also brandishing a morning star, comes to join the fight with his companions. 1, 2, 3. He swings at the side of the monk's head. This time, however, the monk is cracked with a resounding blow. Do you have anything that can aggregate the damage or increase your armor class, monk?
I don't believe so.
All right, the Morningstar cracks into the monk's head, doing 17 points of damage and turning your ear into just a mass of ruined flesh as blood flows down your neck and into your outfit. All right. That bugbear is prone. He struggles to stand up using half of his movement. All right, and he really has nowhere to go. Used half the movement. He's just going to fight. He fumbles about for the Morning Star and shield that he had been standing with, and he takes a swing at the Paladin. He takes a swing at the Paladin. There it is. Once again, Paladin, you bring your shield up and just take the blow. All of the shock absorbed by the metal. A loud clang rings through the small barracks. All right, back to the original bugbear. He steps back out of the grease, looks around on the floor, finds an unused javelin, takes aim, and throws it at the monk. Seeing it coming, the monk deftly steps aside, ducks low, and the weapon clatters behind you against one of the bunks. Sorcerer! Can the...
Kev's gonna jump in the doorway so we can see what's going on.
Always count on him.
Alright. We're gonna firebolt this guy here.
All right, the very beleaguered, damaged one standing in front of the paladin. The fire launches over the Dragonborn's shoulder, catching the roaring bugbear right in the mouth as you watch that burning ember like some sort of tiny oral hearth flaming up. The body drops to its knees and then collapses over onto its side. It does not move again.
That's it.
Cleric!
I will cast Healing Word on the monk. Sorry, Cure Wounds.
All right. Jahan, you
Thank
feel
you.
those warming energies. You take back 9 hit points. Anything else, Cleric?
No.
All right. It is your turn, Monk.
Which one out of these two are damaged? Are either
Are
of them damaged?
bleeding? Are bleeding?
Yeah. Damaged, bleeding.
This one is bleeding. This
But
one
these-
back here is bleeding. The two below you are untouched.
I am gonna hit the one directly south of me.
All right. No, unfortunately, it ducks behind its shield, and your mace does not connect.
As a bonus action, I am going to use one of my key points and dodge for them to have disadvantage.
All right, perfect. All right, the bugbear stays out of that grease that was still there, swings at you with the Morning Star with disadvantage. Ooh, everything, there we go. With disadvantage, completely missing you as you duck and weave. Paladin, what do you want to do?
I am going to put a vow of enmity on this guy that I've already marked and attack.
All right.
Oh, so close.
No! Even with all of that and all of your prayers and your murmurings, Paladin, you slash out with that sword, and the creature is ready for you. He lifts that heavily armored shield, just taking the brunt of your attack, and you realize you are fighting a foe just as, if not more, strong than yourself. Anything else?
No, thank you.
All right, the bugbear bashes at you, just totally engaged in this fight against you. However, the magics granted you by the cleric keep you safe, as that huge and heavy attack by the bugbear may have gotten through your defenses otherwise. Halfling.
I'm gonna step up to the doorway, take
All right.
aim.
Which one were you aiming at?
Oh.
Behind
Ooh.
John.
It does not matter. You roll a 1, the arrow just snaps, the fletching coming off, and it corkscrews right into you. Reroll the 1 because you are lucky. All right, the arrow just goes
11.
sailing off. Yeah, sailing off into the back of the room and disappears under one of the cots. All right, to the south of you, the bugbear slams at you with his Morning Star and does not hit you thanks to your dodge. That bugbear is dead. This bugbear looks around, scampers to the south part of the room, picks up another javelin, and flings it at the cleric. The huge weapon sails across the room, in between the combatants, and then disappears over your shoulder, Finn. Looks like everybody's having problems. All right, sorcerer.
I am going to move back into the doorway, and I'm going to take aim at this guy here with Firebolt.
All right, the one to the north?
Yes, sir.
No, the magic leaves your hands and slams up against the stones of the chamber behind it, creating a small flickering light like a torch. The ogre's huge shadow looms in contrast on the floor. Anything else?
Nope, moving back out of the way.
All right, cleric.
I will pull the dead on the one just Actually, I'll toll the dead on the one below the monster.
All right, the undamaged one.
Yeah.
That is a Constitution saving throw against your DC
Ah.
of 13. All right. And undamaged. You clap your hands, and that sound rolls out. That bong, bong, bong. The bugbear shakes its head as though some slight noise has perturbed it, but is otherwise seems unaffected. Anything else, Finn?
That'll do.
This is going to turn into a grinder. I feel it. All right.
Yeah.
Monk.
I'm gonna take another swing at the bugbear south of me.
Right on. Come on, Monk. Get through this. Right on. You bash through the shield and hide armor, smashing muscle and sinew with that mace. The bugbear lets out a roar of pain and surprise that you hit it with such a stinging shot. Anything else?
And I am going to spend a key point to take a flurry of blows.
All right. You lash out with the fist, punching the bugbear right in the muzzle one more time. Copious amounts of green blood begin to roll from the nostrils. You punch again, following right up, bashing him in the face one more time. Even more blood begins to flow copiously. The bugbear looks rocked, its eyes blinking, streaming tears. It is rocked. All right.
That is my turn. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Seeing his companion under such an assault, the bugbear slaps at you with that Morning Star, the huge, heavy iron weapon coming down. However, you are so into what you are doing, you dance lightly out of the way of the attack. Paladin.
Again, I'm going to lash out at the foe in front of me as my mark and my bow are both on him. And
Yep.
hopefully this will go better than the last. And it does.
All right, full damage. All right. You gonna do a divine smite or anything for fun?
No, just the mark gets that extra one from the 6 die.
Absolutely. You drive your sword right into the side of the bugbear, the tip punching in 3, 4, almost 5 inches, and you wrest it free. A splatter of green blood spraying across the walls of the chamber behind. Anything else, Paladin?
No, sir. Thank you.
Oh, bugbear. How interesting. Enraged, its blood beginning to fill its trousers, the bugbear smashes at you with that mace and cannot get through your defense. Halfling.
Thank you, priest.
I'm invoking steady aim and shooting at the one just north of, the one that they just attacked.
All right. You have advantage. Yes, finally. The arrow finds its way past the heavy shield, punching into the hide armor. The bugbear lets out a growl as the arrow slams right into the upper shoulder.
That is all.
All right. All right, this bugbear is just totally engaged with the monk who is fighting 2 for 1. Once again, the monk ducks low as the weapon sweeps over your head, failing to hit you. This bugbear in the back makes another couple steps, picks up a javelin, and lets fly at the monk once again. The weapon shatters on the wall behind, right next to the door. Teb and Dysol, you hear a loud crack and a clank, clank, clank of something metal impacting the stone floor just inside the room. Sorcerer, what do you do?
I'm just going to come into the room. I'm going to come over here.
Why do I see a template? Why is there always a template? Scorcher?
Yep. We're scorching.
All right, that is a dex saving throw against your DC of 14. First one, second one. 1 fail, 1 save, and it is save for half, correct?
Yes, sir.
All right. Flames wash over the bugbear, who takes the brunt of your spell, like he is standing in a flamethrower. His body crisp, blackens, and flakes. The smoking, burning corpse topples over onto its face. From behind him, the other bugbear looks up and takes all the rest of those flames, his skin blackening and blistering, his hairs curling and burning and smoking. However, the huge brute does not go down like his companion. Anything else?
I'm going to take 1 step back.
Okay, cleric.
I will swing my battle axe at the bugbear next to me.
No, the bugbear definitely uses that shield and knocks your attack aside. There's a loud clang as metal hits blade. Anything else? All right, thank you. Jahan!
I'm gonna attack the one to the south of me. 16.
Yes! Your mace lashes out, finds an opening, and cracks right into the body. You feel a bone crunch. The bugbear lets out another roar that turns into a howl that ends with a high-pitched scream and a gurgle as blood wells up inside of its huge throat. Anything else? Okay,
One
yeah.
more unarmed strike.
You follow up with the fist, but the huge creature is reeling and your strike goes wide. Anything else?
That is my turn. Thank you.
Thank you. All right. Now the bugbear. This bugbear disengages and comes back behind its companion, who is brandishing a javelin. All right, paladin.
Again, I'm going to lash out at the bugbear to the north of me.
You drive your blade forward, clipping into the brute that you are fighting. Roll damage.
This time, as I'm enraged with how long this battle has gone on, I pray to my god to give me strength and invoke divine smite.
All right, divine radiance licks up and down the length of your weapon as you drive it deep into the massive goblinoid's abdomen. He lets out a piteous groan and slides off your weapon to collapse onto the tiles. His green blood begins to pool at your clawed feet. Anything else, Paladin?
With my bonus action, I will move the Hunter's Mark to this bugbear.
I always picture it's like the Terminator's targeting reticle.
Right.
Hey! Phoenix Iwakai. I hope I said that right. Thank you for joining us. Everybody in chat, Phoenix Iwakai is a streamer. Comes from Japan. Great DM. Great DM. So if you get a chance and he links anything in there, you should follow it and watch him if you can. All right.
Seems like he is familiar with this map.
Oh yeah. So, bugbear, you killed that bugbear. Halfling. Now I've got to act.
All right. I'm going to take aim. Actually, I gotta step up to the doorway. Take aim to the one near the back corner.
All right.
Let loose.
Halfling slides on his knees into the doorway, draws that arrow string back. The dice are rolled. The arrow sails the length of the room, just carousing off of that body that is licking with fire, slams into the thigh of the massive brute. You seem to have hit a femoral artery. Blood sprays everywhere as the creature pirouettes and goes down. He gives a few kicks and goes still. Anything else, Halfling?
I'm gonna clean up. That's all.
All right, bugbear. That is a dead bugbear. All right, this bugbear, seeing how badly the battle has gone, turns, acts with the door, moves the bar, and goes running through. That was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, and I think for all intents and purposes, Yeah, let me open the door so we can see if you see. Yeah, you can still see him running into a machinery room of some sort, trying to escape. Forrest, what do you want to do? Are you going to pursue or something else?
Oh, he was pursuing until he backed out of the game again.
Oh no.
But yeah, I got a little back button right on my mouse. I'm having a really bad time with today. Okay, get my character sheet back up. All right, I'm pursuing, and from here, I'm going to throw a guiding bolt on him.
Okay, you're throwing a guiding bolt at him?
Yes, sir.
All right. You say those magical words, and the force missile sails out, slamming into the back of the fleeing bugbear. Roll damage.
All right.
There's a sizzle crack, and a huge scored wound appears right in between the brute's trapeziuses. He lets out another groan of pain. Alright, and we'll take those off. Perfect. Anything else, sorcerer?
That's all I got.
Okay, cleric.
I will hit him with Toll.
Toll of the Dead? Alright. And that is 60 feet. Let's double check that. You need to step forward.
I will step forward and hit him with Toll.
Alright. You're going to make me do it, aren't you? Alright, the cleric steps forward, speaks those words, collapses hands. The sonorous sound of that bell rolls through the chamber, focuses into the mine tunnel. Bong! 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 It rolls over the back of the bugbear as he tries to escape his fate at the hands of the day the adventurers came. He fails. It almost knocks him off of his feet as he tries to get away. However, he still is standing up and fleeing. Anything else, cleric?
No, that was the 3 on him.
Yeah. All right, Jahan. The monk runs forward. Bugbears have rights. Organize.
And I am gonna fire my short bow at him.
All right, the monk comes running up, pulls that short bow of elven make, knocks an arrow, draws back to the ear, lets fly.
Nice.
The arrow sails forward, punching right into the small of the bugbear's back, who drops and rolls forward. The body gives a kick and goes still. Gentlemen, this combat is over.
Nice.
Oh, yes.
5 bugbears.
Here's your
Yeah.
cookie, Pavlov. All right, there you go. 5
Not a
bugbears.
20K.
Hey, we're so much closer to the brazier now.
Shut up. All right. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. If you haven't before, we very much appreciate you joining us here. If you haven't given us a follow yet, we really appreciate it. We are set to go affiliate. We got our letter, and so the next time we start up with a Twitch experiment game, which should be the weekend after Labor Day, we'll be filling the month of August with some other fun stuff and one-shots. Yeah, we will be affiliates, so we'll have all the fun stuff, the bits and the bobs and the emotes, and we're very excited. Oh, we should have some sounds, huh? All right.
Hey, Charlie.
Hey, Forrest.
Tep's gonna check the back of this door to see if it's got a bar, if there's a way we can secure it.
It does. It does. Jahan, where you are, you see... Firstly, you see a lot of shapes shambling in the darkness around you that haven't noticed you yet. But you see a large blast furnace and mechanical bellows powered by a water wheel. They seem to dominate the large chamber. And that is as far as I'm willing to describe unless you fully commit to the room and whatever might be in there.
Hey, John. John, we can bar this room up. It might be a good place for us to heal up some and take a rest.
All right, if I see what you would describe, I'm gonna go into stealth and back up into the room.
All right, perfect. Thank you. All right, what does the party discuss or decide to do? You've taken a bit of a kicking. You might be able to barricade yourself in here and take a short rest. You've recognized where you are in the Wave Echo Cave, especially as it relates to your ultimate target, the Black Spider.
Yeah, we know we're not far from the Black Spider. I don't know that we need to be engaging in any other combat.
Yeah. I say we take a short rest and then move forward.
I'm about out of spells. I think I got one left of 2 and 1 3.
Yep. I don't have much in spell slots, and short rests aren't going to help with that, so.
Some of us can get some hit points back, though, right?
Yeah. I'll
Absolutely.
expend a hit die.
Okay. All right, you gain back hit points. Anyone else?
Yes, I will as well.
All right.
Oh, for the love of Pete.
Yeah.
I'm going to do another one.
That shield will be gone on you. It was
Yep.
only 10 minutes.
Okay. Shield off. Thank you for it. Let's see. I get my breath weapon back.
Deb's gonna go search these bugbear beds here.
Okay. Searching through the cots that had been occupied by the bugbear guards, you are unable to find anything of true value. Indeed, no wealth, no personal effects. These appear to be soldiers here to do a job. Thanks for stopping by, Phoenix. I'll see you in the
Yeah,
morning.
Take care,
Thank you.
Phoenix. I'm just gonna search the bugbears and then
Looting through the torn and burnt bodies, you find that there is no wealth, no keys, no information. They were just armed and armored to patrol and do their job.
shall we continue forward now that we've gotten our short rest and
Yeah.
Yeah.
Have we been this way before?
we have not.
All right.
Nope.
I didn't think we had. All right. I am going to. Everybody in position?
Hold on one second.
All right.
So I think we've been this way.
We have.
Yeah,
I
right up here is where Spider is.
Yeah,
Black
Or that's
Spider.
where he was, at
Where,
least.
where
Yeah.
he was, yes.
I think maybe we not go this way unless you guys want to clear it.
No, I think we need to, at this point, proceed
We'll finish
to the
our
end.
objective. Yeah.
All right. So you guys want to head back up northeast?
Yeah.
Or
and
northwest,
hopefully
I
we
mean?
don't get flushed again.
Is everybody in
Yeah,
agreement?
Yeah, I'd prefer not to have to burn a bunch of healing spells.
Okay. I'll head to the door. Finn heads to the Darkeel. I'm sorry, heads to the door and opens it, and we will proceed to the north.
You climb the stairs. The air is still damp and warm. You can hear the gurgling of water nearby. The area is eminently familiar. You see ahead of you down the tunnel. The area where you had fallen through has now been covered with boards and planks as though awaiting repair and reset.
Ah.
Okay.
All right. I'm going to whisper back to the group that it looks like the trap that we sprung is still sprung, but there's a way over it. You guys want to proceed to that double door again?
Sure.
Sure.
Right? Somebody left behind?
Yeah,
He's catching up.
Alright. I'm going to wait at this corner until my group catches up, turn back at them, and make sure that everybody's set. You guys ready?
Yep.
Right?
Yep.
All right, one more time. Just going to look back just to make sure everybody is ready. And then as soon as I get the nod of okay, I'm going to open the door.
Go ahead.
You open the door. I will describe the room and then tell you the reaction of the occupants within. 6 cracked marble pillars line the walls of this hall, at the north end of which stands a 9-foot-tall statue of a dwarf seated on a throne, a mighty stone warhammer across his lap. Large emeralds gleam in the statue's eyes. The dust and debris covering the floor has been swept to one side, and a campsite of sorts now spreads in front of the statue. Half a dozen bedrolls and packs are neatly arranged around the rough-built fire pit. A wooden table stands on the west side of the room between the 2 pillars. 2 bugbears stand by the table, flanking a dark elf, dressed in black leather armor and robes. He clutches a black staff with a carved spider at the top and frowns again as he sees you. And I will open up his handout so everyone out there can see what Nesnar looks like. And seeing you, his eyes landing on your face, Nesnar, the black spider, says, "You again? What must I do to be rid of you? Everyone, attack them!" And with that, you see 4 gigantic spiders drop down from the ceiling up above. And just one second. Oh, I guess they are there. They're kind of grayed out. We will begin combat.
It seems that I must deal with this.
Do you have, one of you have that on
Pity
somewhere?
must end.
That was really odd.
Yeah,
Awesome.
I'm getting the echo feedback.
Yeah, does one of you have the sound effects on, like on a speaker?
I do not.
All right.
I didn't hear any echo.
No.
Oh, I did. All right, let me get all of the combatants ready here.
Yeah. I don't think I have any other speakers on.
Okay, no worries. But it's just odd. And one final one, and we are good to go. How you guys feeling? You feel like you're gonna do this?
No.
I feel like we've got a good chance.
How about you out there? How about you
Are
out
we
there?
gonna do it, guys?
Out there watching? Are they gonna do it?
Yeah. Are we gonna do it out there?
Or is it gonna be a big, Titanic, stinky wipeout? I'm moving this to the side. All these different screens. Crud. There we go. All right, Dysol. The door swings open, and Nesnar, once again, seeming upset and irate, says that he is going to deal with you himself finally. What would you like to do, Halfling?
I'm gonna shoot at this one right here.
All right, at the giant spider, the huge arachnid, its claws and legs wiggling in the air in front of you. Your arrow sails out, punching into the heavy carapace. Go ahead and roll damage. All right. You are rewarded with thick, viscous ichor that gouts out of the wound underneath the 8 multifaceted eyes. Anything else?
Just clean up.
All right. Nesnar looks at you all, and he casts mage armor as you watch magical plates climb up and down his body and begin to protect him. And I will link that in here. There we go. Alright, giant spider. Alright, the giant spider comes scuttling forward to protect its lord and liege. It turns, presenting its abdomen, and lets fly with a bunch of webbing right into the doorway. Alright. Paladin, you are able to duck aside and miss being nailed with the webbing that lands with a sticky splat right around the doorway. Alright. The other giant spider comes skittling forward and attempts to bite the paladin. The huge mandibles open. You lift your shield and take the fangs right on the edge of your metal shield. Jahan.
I have one quick question. This one is damaged, and this one is damaged?
This one is damaged. Just this one.
Okay. I am going to step here, and I'm going to fire my short bow at that one.
All right. Very nice. Go ahead and roll damage.
Bingo.
And there was the
Nice
one directly
roll.
in front of the
Nice
paladin, correct?
Yes.
All right. Your arrow sails out and lands right in between eyes 4 and 5, sinking deep. The huge brute just drops and collapses to the tiles.
I'm going to move in. I moved in 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I am going to take the dodge action with a key
All right.
point.
All right.
That is my turn.
Okay. Spider comes skittling forward. The other giant spider right above you comes running down, skitching up to you, trying to bite at you, Monk. You are dodging, so it has disadvantage. You dance, duck, and weave, and the mandibles fail to contact you. All right, Sorcerer.
Going to come around the corner here, see what's going on. And I'm going to attack this guy right here with a firebolt.
Alrighty. That spell will play. No worries. Alright, you raise your hand. There it goes. You raise your hands and fire leaps forward, slamming into the huge insect. Go ahead and roll damage. Yes, they're spiders, they're not insects. Alright, flames lick over the carapace as the spider flails and thrashes, trying to beat the flames down. Anything else?
That's it.
Alright. Towards the rear, one of the bugbears comes running forward, draws a bead on the doorway, lets fly with a javelin at the paladin. The javelin explodes and shatters in the doorway. Cleric.
I will step forward a little. And I will cast Scatter.
Nice.
That is a... I'm casting
Nice.
it with my divine with my channel divinity destructive wrath.
All right, and you cast it where?
I would like to cast it a 10-foot radius sphere centered here between the bugbear and the guy in the back.
All right, and they have a DC 13 Constitution saving throw.
Yes.
All right, the black spider, as the explosion goes off, just shudders and staggers under your attack. The bugbear as well. He, however, seems to take it a little more in stride. That was 14 points of damage. The black spider is...
No, it's 24 points of damage. I used the... Ignore the damage because I did the channel destructive wrath.
All right, the black spider drops to his knees, his face a pummeled mass, already bruises swelling. The bugbear looks as though he has been kicked, his eyes wide and surprised from the force of that spell. All right, anything else, Claire?
I will duck back around the corner.
Paladin.
All right. The paladin will move forward and engage the spider that my comrade is fighting. He will throw a vow of enmity on him, giving him advantage, and attack with his longsword.
You lash out with the longsword, and you fail to make any contact with the huge spider. Anything else?
15 misses because he's got advantage.
Oh, with advantage. Sorry.
Right.
All I saw was that big old 1 right in the middle of the screen. All right. 14. Yep. It hits. Go ahead and roll damage.
Excellent.
You slash through the carapace, cutting through part of the leg, and a greenish ichor begins to ooze down the spider's leg. Anything else?
Nope, that will do it for me. Thank you.
All right. This bugbear moves off to the side, kind of staggering. He lifts back with that javelin, takes aim at you, Paladin, and the huge missile comes sailing down the room. However, there's not enough oomph to it, and it clatters uselessly at your feet. Halfling.
I'm going to step here. And I take, this is the spider, black
Yes,
spider.
that is.
I'm going to take aim and fire.
Oh my god, aren't you though? Oh, the arrow. Do you have anything that could let you add anything to that or re-roll or?
No, that is all.
The arrow narrowly misses the drow elf, sizzing right by his head and shattering right into the knee of the dwarven statue behind. He looks surprised. All right, he raises his hands and begins a frantic spell. As you watch, he begins to fade from your vision. And like that, the black spider turns invisible. Okay, giant spider. This spider comes scuttling forward, trying to tie up the heroes. It slams into the paladin, those mandibles working in a chewing, desiccating motion. The bite goes out. This time, however, the huge fangs punch right into your arm.
Ooh.
You take 9 points of piercing damage, and you are proof against disease, not poison yet.
I don't even know. Yes, it is just disease.
Just disease, and 9 points of poison damage. Could I get a Constitution saving throw, please?
Absolutely. Oh boy.
No. no. All right. Yeah, you do take the full 9 point. Yeah, and then. All right, and you are poisoned for 1 hour. And let's see. It says stable but poison. Oh no, you're not. That's if you drop to 0. Okay, never mind. All right, you take the full 18. Thank you. All right, the other giant spider. That one is dead. Monk.
I agree,
attack.
Mr. Wolf.
I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
All right. You lash out with the mace and just crack the brute right in the middle of the carapace. There's a crunching sound, and more of that Icarish blood just goes splattering everywhere. A reward for your assault.
And I'm gonna take an unarmed strike on it.
You punch the brute right in between the fangs.
Nice
Roll damage.
Just 6.
Just 6. You pulp and ruin one of the mandibles, and it hangs brokenly. The creature still twitching and working.
I'm gonna use a flurry of blows and take one more unarmed strike.
All right. Your second strike reaches in, cracks the brute right on the skull. The thing twitches and collapses in a massive heap of legs and fangs.
That's fine. Thank you.
All right, thank you. All right, this giant spider kind of moves here. It turns its butt, and webbing comes shooting at the paladin. It catches the paladin. You are gummed up. You need to make a strength saving throw, please. Strength check.
My turn or now?
You can make it now. You easily burst through the webbing and are not restrained. All right. How anticlimactic. That is a dead spider. Sorcerer.
I am going to come into the doorway and another firebolt at this guy here.
Nice.
Nice.
Heck yeah.
Oh, big one.
I'm backing out of the way again.
Holy crud. Like a gunslinger, the sorcerer leans around the corner, points an insinuating finger, and flame leaps forth, slamming into the massive arachnid. There is a crisping pop and a hiss as the carapace blackens and splits, and its life force begins to ooze out. Wow. Which bugbear are you? Alright. This bugbear begins to run across the room, taking the dodge action. Cleric.
I am going to step up. One more. I will cast Cure Wounds on the lizard. Level 2 spell.
All right.
Giving him 12 hit points back.
Very nice.
The wizard.
And I will 1, 2,
No, to you.
3 back. That was to you. To
Okay.
the lizard, not the wizard.
Wizard doesn't have very nice, good ears.
Anything else?
Nope, I stepped back around the corner.
All right. Paladin.
Paladin will face the spider in front of him, moving his Valve of Enmity to it and lashing out with advantage on his strike.
Nice.
As I feel that my sword cleave into the body of the spider, I will speak a prayer to my god and invoke divine smite.
Divine Smite. Oh, all right. So that is 1919. That is
38.
38. The paladin says that prayer. That divine radiance fluoresces up the edges of the blade. The flames licking and limning the entire weapon. You clash out the weapon, just chopping deep, deep, deep into the spider's thorax, cleaving all the way through. The huge thing drops in two halves, and a wash of its guts and gore splash all over the tiles. With one hit, you brought it down. All right, anything else, Paladin?
No, thank you very much.
All right, Bugbear. The Bugbear sidesteps, pulls a javelin, and takes aim at you, Paladin. The huge missile comes sailing down the range, and it fails to hit you as you hunker behind the corpse of the massive spider. Halfling.
Alright. Would I be able to make a perception check to see if I'm able to determine where the black spider might be? Based on footsteps and whatnot? Or
Yeah.
would that be not?
Let me double check invisibility.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, you can attack at disadvantage. They're impossible to see without the aid of magic or a special sense. So knowing where he was, knowing that he took an action, knowing how far he could have been, yeah, you could maybe gauge kind of where you're shooting, but you would have disadvantage to hit.
Okay. Then I'll shoot at the this other spider over here.
Right on. All right, the arrow sails out, slams into the massive arachnid, cracking through the carapace and burying itself deep. There is a flow of blood that drips onto the tiles below. Anything else, Halfling?
Standard cleanup.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alrighty, giant spider. That giant spider is dead. Monk.
So, you said that knowing where he was, we could fire at disadvantage?
Yeah, kind of. You could have gauged where he was. Yeah.
All right, I'm going to take a shot with my Sherpa.
All right. All right. Yeah, you fail to hit anything as you watch your arrow just shatter behind the giant spider on the corner of the entryway. Anything else, Monk?
2, 3, 4. And I'm going to take a unarmed attack on the spider.
All right.
No, with a 10.
Not with the 10, you're not. No.
That's my turn. Thank you.
Alrighty, giant spider. The giant spider turns and tries to web you. And the webs splash at your feet, completely failing to make contact. Sorcerer.
How many bugbears we still got in there, guys?
2.
So Tab around this corner here is going to take advantage of the fact that Black Spider is invised, and he's going to disguise himself to look just like Black Spider.
Okay. Yeah.
He's going to come into the doorway and yell at the bugbears, "Stop, you fools! I surrender. We surrender. They have us outnumbered."
That's smart.
Alright. Bugbear. Knowing the black spider, he's not really certain. He's going to make that investigation check. The bugbear takes a step back, throws that weapon down, and comes stepping out looking kind of sheepish and confused. Cleric.
I will step up behind Teb, holding my battle axe up against his back to reinforce the facade.
All right. All right. How about you, Paladin?
I am going to step forward, sword in hand, and relieve this bugbear of any weapons and bind him.
Okay. Okay. All right. This bugbear also really gazing at Teb closely, and with a roar, it's clear he doesn't buy it. He comes running forward with that mace in hand to attack you. He has advantage because you are distracted and are tying up his companion. The weapon sails out. You roll out of the way as the Morningstar bashes into the tile. Looks like the jig is up. Dysol, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna shoot the spider.
All right. The arrow sails out, punching into the spider's side.
17.
Tearing right through the thorax, the huge
Nice.
creature drops with a crack and a groan. Alrighty. All right, Jahan, I just rolled past you.
I am going to move up, and I am going to hit the one to the west of me.
All right.
16.
Yes, the 16 cracks into the bugbear, the back of his head. Your mace bashing into his brains. He lets out a groan. Blood begins to flow copiously down the thick, leathery neck.
And I'm going to make an unarmed strike.
You follow up with a fist that glances off the back of the thick skull. No
That's my
damage.
turn.
All right.
Thank you.
Giant spider is dead. All right, sorcerer.
Hey, 1 second. The week that Force was out, didn't we give him a wand?
Of magic
Yes, we
missiles. Yes, you
yeah.
did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure that I don't know that he knows that he had that.
I don't think we told him.
Yeah.
Ah. Well, then I'm gonna
He
use
does,
that.
but yeah, we did give him that one. Sorry.
Is this bugbear still bound?
You never got him completely bound. You were attacked
Okay.
while you were doing it. Yeah. What were you doing, Teb?
I'm gonna use that wand of magic missiles.
Perfect. All right.
Use it on the black spider.
So 1d4 plus 1, right?
Yes, it is. You are absolutely right. All right, so 3. So go ahead and roll damage. Use magic missile.
Okay. That's not the damage?
That is the damage, Charlie.
That is
Oh,
the damage
I
times,
thought-
what, 3 or 4?
No, yeah. I thought that was the number of missiles you were using out of it. Sorry. All
Yeah,
right.
Just one spell expended. Yeah.
Perfect. All right. Into the one right next to Jahan, correct?
Yep.
Got it.
One that doesn't believe I'm the black spider.
All right. Well, that is something the Matt Black Spider would do. He's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, Lord." All right. As the missile slams into him, crisping the flesh and burning a hole into that hide armor. However, the
I'm gonna
huge,
yell at him.
the
I'm
huge,
gonna yell at him. Stop it! You're gonna get me killed.
the huge brute. Okay. The huge brute just kind of roars. And let's see. When we come back around to him, he will try. All right. 1, 2, 3. Okay. All right. The bugbear with that Morningstar attempts to bash into the monk. He stands up, The Morningstar sails out that he picks up to his side, clocking you, Monk. Doing 7 points of piercing damage as it tears through your shoulder. Alright. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Alright, Finn!
I will toll the dead on the same target that just got hit with... Well, the target... Yeah, same target that just got hit with magic missile.
Alright, sounds good. You clap your hands and the spell comes rolling out, and that sonorous bong, bong, bong. The bugbear rocks. Let's see if he makes that saving throw. Whoops. Let's see if he makes the right saving throw. He does. No damage as the sound rolls over him to no effect. Anything else?
I'm gonna try and get over to the lizard to get him a heal, but I can't get close enough.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. Paladin.
All right. I'm gonna move forward and put the vow of enmity on this bugbear and attack with advantage.
Very much so. You lash out with your longsword. Go ahead and roll damage.
Let me make sure that I don't have that.
With a swipe of your blade, you remove the goblinoid's head clean off of its shoulder, and the corpse topples to the ground and stays there. Anything else, Paladin?
No, thank you.
Alright, bugbear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 11, 12. To the hallway to the east, you see another bugbear come running, brandishing that shield at Morningstar. Alright. A bugbear you just killed. Halfling. Bill. Oh, there we go. Alright. Which one were you shooting?
He was targeting the bugbear that just came in.
Perfect. Alright, that arrow sails out, missing the shield, slamming right into the brute's shoulder. He does a stagger step, nearly drops, and keeps running into the room. You see he is favoring that shield arm now, with your arrow sticking out of the meaty ball of his shoulder. Anything else?
Standard cleanup.
Alright. Monk.
I'm gonna hit the one to the north of me. 13.
Unfortunately, your mace does not make its way through as the bugbear duels with you with his Morningstar, and you do not hit him.
Unarmed strike.
You lash out with the fist, catching him with the surprise backhand. There's a satisfying crack as you feel part of his jaw give way underneath your loving touch.
That is my turn. Thank you.
All right, Sorcerer.
Ted's gonna walk into the room where this guy can see him now and yell to him to stop fighting, throw down their weapons, and
Nice roll.
All right, this bugbear here looks confused. He looks at his ally that just came barreling up the hallway. However, he does throw his weapons down. The bugbear over here looks confused as well, but in a too stupid to really figure out what's going on sort of way. and he slows as he approaches, and his weapons begin to drop. All right, anything else, Sorcerer?
Nope. Neb's gonna just sit here on his knees groveling.
All right. 6. Alrighty. Another bugbear. A lot of bugbears on the field. Okay, he has surrendered. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 12. Alright, Finn!
I'm torn because I'm going to come over here. I'm going to kick the weapon away from the bugbear and tell him to get down on his knees.
Alright, the bugbear drops to his knees.
I will then cast Cure Light Wounds on Teal.
Alright. TL, take back 6 hit points.
Thank you, sir.
Anything else, Cleric?
That's it. That's me.
Alright, TL.
And has this one? Is that one as passive as this one here?
No, he's still holding his shield in Morningstar, but he's holding it and he's like, like he's really too thick to comprehend what's going on. Like something has him confused.
Oof. I am going to move forward. Let's see, where was I? And I am going to try and intimidate him to throw his weapons away from him.
How that?
Will that work?
Yeah, go ahead. As the huge dragonborn, heavily armored paladin strides up to the bugbear and roars in his face, wounded and surprised by what's going on, confused by the conditions that he finds in the throne room of Dumathoin, the bugbear drops his weapons and looks back and forth as though he can't figure out what is going on. All right, we are going to mark him as a surrendered non-combatant for the moment. Halfling.
Okay, so we have 2 bugbears that are surrendered non-combatants and no one else is active right now.
Mm-hmm.
Then I will hold my actions.
Jahan.
Do I see... sorry, I was muted. Do I see somebody poking out here?
Go ahead and make a perception check, buddy. You do not. You actually do not see that. That's on the table for other people to enjoy. Alright, so what would you like to do based on the room?
These guys have surrendered?
Yes. Yes, they're like... They keep looking... They keep looking over at the cowering Teb, confusedly.
Tie him up.
I almost want to crack him over the head with my staff, with my mace. I'm just gonna hold my action and move here.
Alrighty. Alright. Forrest.
Deb is going to move out of the doorway here, about right here.
loving mace.
And he's gonna have his hands up in the air. He's gonna be telling the other two just to fall prone. Don't give any resistance.
All right, you are horrified as the black spider comes. Oh, what just happened there? Wow. As the black spider runs into the room up behind Forrest. Go ahead and give me an athletics check, Forrest. Oh, do it again, do it again, do it again. We have a tie. Oh! The black spider runs up behind you, brandishing a dagger, trying to grapple you to take you hostage, and you are able to rip yourself free from the attack. However, at the same time, you hear a feral roar, 3, 4, 5, 6, and a bugbear comes into the room. Let's fly with one of those javelins right at you, Teb.
Teb's yelling, "Attack the imposter, you fool!"
All right, the javelin sails out, slamming into you, doing 3 points of piercing damage. Your DC on your concentration is a DC 13. That's a con save, sorry.
Are you rolling Constitution or?
Yeah. There we go. You are able to maintain the illusion despite the
Nice.
blood trickling down your arm. All right. Finn. New combatants have entered the room. One of them appears to be the black spider.
I yell imposter, and 1, 2, 3, and swing my battle axe at it.
All right. I don't think so. Whoever this is rolls out of the way and narrowly avoids being hit. Anything else, Cleric?
Nope.
All right. Bugbear. Checking one quick thing. Perfect. All right, there is another roar and another one of those massive goblinoids. 1, 2, 3. Clambers over. 4, 5, 6. I'm going to put him right there so we can see him. He also hauls back with the javelin and throws it at you, Cleric. The weapon sails out, punching into you, doing 4 points of damage as it tears across the sides of your ribs, leaving a rent in your armor. Red blood begins to fill the inside of your shirt. Paladin.
Alright. He's unarmed, correct?
Yeah.
I am going to move to here. And I'm going to actually spend a spell slot and put my hunter's mark on him. That actually depletes my spells, and then I'm going to attack him with my longsword.
Alrighty. You lash out with the longsword, cleaving through those armor chunks. Go ahead and roll damage. Very nice. You tear into the dark elf, and he lets out a cry of pain as you cut into his flesh. You notice the blood that comes out, though. Doesn't look like elven blood. Anything else, Paladin?
No, not at this point.
Seeing you foolishly turn and leaving him unbound, the bugbear leans down, picks up those weapons, and comes racing into the scrum after you. It swings that morning star at you, Paladin. Caught by surprise, the weapon clips you, tearing through your flesh for 8 points of damage. Halfling.
I'm going to shoot the one that just recently acquired his weapons.
All right.
Attaboy. Get him.
The arrow sails across the room, threads the notch between dead spider and the sorcerer, slamming into the bugbear, catching him in the side. He lets out a groan and a piteous gurgling wail. You see bubbles in his exhalation. Anything else?
Clean up.
Alrighty. Jahan.
This guy is prone.
Yeah, he's still surrendered.
I walk over and I smack him with my mace.
Alright, you have advantage. You crack him, roll damage. You bash him right in the head and his eyes begin to roll. You want to follow up and just really put paid to him?
Yep.
Alright, you have advantage. Alright, roll damage. You punch him once again in the head. He's like reeling, like.
I'll spend a key point and smack him once more.
You're trying to knock out his lights, huh? Okay, go ahead and roll damage.
I don't want him joining the fight again.
And he will not. That final blow, his head snaps back. You hear a crack, and the corpse topples over backwards, sitting on its heels.
That is my turn.
Very good, monk. Very good.
AFK 1 second.
All right, sorcerer.
Tab's still trying to make the most of this illusion. Going to grab this guy here and turn him towards the door and say, "Look, you fools, he doesn't even bleed regular blood." So I'm going to try performance, Charlie.
Okay. All right, let's see. Bugbear. The one bugbear. All right. This bugbear, again, looks confused. These two, however, do not buy it one bit. All right. The dark elf in front of you, his fist cocks back, and as you watch, it turns from like this elven fist to this pulpy, kind of Play-Doh grayish mass approximation of a fist, and it strikes once at you, Tab, twice at you, Tab. The fist comes like a pile driver, once slamming you in the head, coming the other way and cracking you in the jaw. The first one breaks teeth, doing 10 points of bludgeoning damage. The second one, the uppercut
I use my shield
Okay.
on my staff of defense to get me back up to 16.
The second blow bounces off of the magic cast by your staff. All right. So you do take 10.
Okay.
Bugbear 2, 4, 5, 6 runs up behind the paladin, swings at you with the Morningstar paladin. You see him coming, duck low, and the blow goes wide, failing to hit you. Cleric, what do you do?
I am going to pull the dead on what appears to be not a drow in front of me.
All right. You clap your hands. Bong, bong, bong. The DC on that is a 13. Whatever this creature is, rolls its wisdom save.
Nice.
Yeah, unfortunately, it needed a 13 and it got a 13. It shakes your attack off. No damage. Anything else, Cleric?
No, that's it.
All right. Bugbear. This bugbear comes charging forward, striking at the cleric with its morning star. The weapon goes wide as you duck low and to the left. The weapon whooshes through the air, narrowly taking your head off. Paladin.
With my Hunter's Mark already engaged, I am going to use a bonus action to also tag my Valid Enmity on the what would be Drow.
All right.
drow and get advantage on my attack this time.
You lash out and you cleave into the elf. Roll damage. There's a vicious rent and more of that clear, syrupy blood begins flowing down the thing's side. Alright, anything else?
No, just what would that? 8 points of damage. That's it.
Yep.
That
Alright.
is it for me.
Alright, the bugbear once again lashes out with the Morning Star at the Pretender. It catches you again. How long does your shield last?
I think it's it's a spell from his staff, right?
Yeah.
Till the end of his next turn. It's the end of his turn.
Okay, so next turn, so the end of this coming turn?
Yeah, the start of his next turn, sorry.
Alright, and that increases your armor class to a 16, correct?
Yeah. Yes.
It still hits! Haha! Morningstar cracks into the sorcerer, doing another 4 points of bludgeoning damage as you feel a massive bruise form right on the ball of your shoulder. Alright, Dysol.
I'm gonna shoot at this one.
Alright. And you said this one right here, correct?
South.
This one right here. Perfect! The arrow sails out, threading through the combat, punches into the huge brute's pectoral muscle. He lets out a roar of pain as the arrow buries itself deep. You watch the fletching twitch in time with his racing heartbeat. Alright, anything else? You move back through the monk. Alrighty.
I'm gonna use lucky and reroll that 20.
Alright, perfect.
13.
For your stealth. Got it. Alright. Crap. Alright. I need to check some lines of sight here. Yep. Nope. Let's see here. Yep. Yep. Lastly. Nope. Alright. Jahan, Finn, and Teb. The three of you see the black spider creeping back up the stairs from whence he fled, and he is trying to stealthily open the door to the north. Alright, Jahan.
45 feet of movement, and I'm gonna take smack at him with my mace.
You lash out with your mace, and the dark elf steps back, missing your strike.
And I'm gonna use a flurry of blows on him.
I'm sure you are.
Unarmed strikes.
All right. You lash out with the fist and crack the black spider right in the side of the head. There is a sickening crunch, and he drops to the ground, dead. Anything
And
else?
that will be my turn. I have no more movement. Thank you.
Alrighty. Sorcerer.
Teb is going to reach out right in front of him and put his hand on the doppelganger here and throw a guiding bolt.
Nice. Point blank. Oh, come on.
The doppelganger bashes your hand aside, and your bolt goes up into the ceiling. A shower of dust and rocks are your reward for your magic. Alright. The doppelganger once again tries to bash at you. You seem like an easy target. Once, twice, both strikes land, Teb. One crashes into your collarbone, the other one smashes into your abdomen. You take a total of 18 points of bludgeoning damage. The sorcerer goes down.
Very nice, Phoenix. Very nice.
Very nice. Congrats, Phoenix.
Congratulations.
And thank you for your help too, brother. All right.
Absolutely.
And if Trentley, you're still in here, also Trentley4, another streamer, does game stuff. Great guy. I highly recommend you go check out his streamcast as well. My wife and I actually watch him. We enjoy him a lot.
Excellent.
All right. Bugbear swings with the Morning Star, trying to brain that Dragonborn. You lift your shield up behind your head. There is a sound of a gong, and you take no damage. Cleric, what do you do?
Yeah, I will use my last spell slot to cast Cure Light Wounds on the sorcerer.
All right. Take back 13, Teb.
Good roll.
Very good.
Thank you, sir.
You're welcome.
Alrighty. Bugbear. Oh, he doesn't really have vision, does he? No, he doesn't really see it. Alright. The Bugbear presses his attack, trying to brain you, Cleric. That Morning Star comes swinging round. Once again, you throw yourself low. The Bugbear swinging high. The huge head of that weapon carving an arc of destruction. Paladin.
Let's see. We still have. Okay. I should still have both my mark and my vow on this character, on this foe. So I will continue with him.
No.
No, I will not. Oh, that's rough. That's it for me.
All right. Can this feller see? He cannot see either. All right. He lifts that Morning Star and he goes after the sorcerer again, the source of his confusion. The Morning Star comes down, cracking into the sorcerer, who was just healed, this time doing 12 more points of piercing damage. All right. Dice all.
Is the doppelganger still alive?
It is still alive.
Then I'm going to take aim and shoot at it.
All right. Your arrow sails out and punches right into the creature's side, right above the hip bone. Holy
Nice.
crud. Like with the
Nice.
bugbear, that arrow buries itself deep, the head protruding from the creature's gluteal muscle. Clear blood gushes down its leg, and it seems to be favoring that side now. All right. Anything else?
I'm gonna wander this way and attempt to stealth
All right. The
in the
black
darkness.
black spider is dead. Monk.
I'm gonna attack that bugbear here.
All right.
One shot with the mace.
You crack the bugbear. Solid blow. Completely braining the brute, and down the huge body goes, collapsing in a heap right next to Teb.
Can I, 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm gonna come. Can I step over the dead body and attack the doppelganger?
Sure.
And I'm gonna use an unarmed strike as a bonus action. 14.
Wow, you lash out with your hardened knuckles and crack the thing right across the nose. Roll damage. Its
7.
head rocks back, its eyes blinking. The form begins to shift from an approximation of Nesnar the Black Spider to something more like dough or goo, a gray, pulpy flesh.
That's my turn. Thank you.
Alrighty. Sorcerer.
Tab is going to use that wand of magic missiles and attack this guy over here by its fin.
All right.
3 charges, and so that'll be 5 times 3.
15. 3 magical missiles go flying forth, slamming into the bugbear. Huge scores and burns just explode across the flesh. Yeah.
Tab is
Alrighty.
going to use his quicken ability and get a bonus action.
Alright.
And with that, he's going to launch a guiding bolt at that same one.
Alright. Sorry, I had to restart the guiding bolt.
Yep.
Finally.
It sails out, slamming into the bugbear. The radiant energy crackling and crisping across his skin. The huge brute lets out a roar, and you can tell that he is almost on his knees.
That's all I got.
Alrighty. The doppelganger swings at you, intent on taking someone with him. 1 fist. 2 fist. Only 1 fist actually catches you, Teb. Cracking you again in the jaw for 6 points of bludgeoning damage. The sorcerer goes down. This bug... Alright, this bugbear disengages. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And... I'm a battle donkey. Oh, warrior. That's awesome. You're a battle donkey, Chuck. Right on. Yeah, and he disengages and flees from clearly a lost battle. Cleric, what do you do?
I will swing my battle axe at the doppelganger.
All right. You lash out, your weapon cleaving into the soft, doughy flesh. Roll damage. And with that, you chop deep into the chest cavity, and the doppelganger drops, revealing its true form of shapeless gray matter. Anything else, Cleric?
No, I don't have any spell slots to do anything else.
All right. The bugbear disengages. 1, 2, 3. The 2 bugbear flee. Is it any of your intention to chase them down in the dark mine tunnels of the Wave Echo Cave?
No, not mine.
Anyone else?
Negative.
Alrighty. Then that means... after a hard few weeks, a long slog, you finally have tracked down Nesnar the Black Spider and put paid to his perfidious machinations. Now all that remains is to find your patron, Gundren Rockseeker, and his brother Nundro. If you recall, you found the body of his brother towards the front of the cave where you were brought by Redoth, the druid, who still waits for you to return, possibly considering the fact that you have been in here for the better part of a full day. What would you like to do or talk about?
I just poured a health potion into Teb's mouth.
All right.
To recover 8 hit points.
I was going to use his last health potion too.
I'm gonna tell the group the spider was trying to go into this room when I dropped him, so I don't know what's in that room.
All right.
I'd like to search the spider.
All the Black Spider has on him is that staff, that strange spider staff that...
I will relieve him of the strange spider staff.
Okay.
Tab, go ahead and give yourself 10 hit points.
Thank you, sir.
Yeah, the spider staff is just a regular staff weapon that also deals poison damage. It is not actually magical. Let us find something suitable.
Heal poison.
I'm going to. I'd like to roll perception on the door, see if I can hear anything on the other side of it before I open it.
All right.
I offer Teb or Jahan the staff. Either once.
I don't know if Tab wants it. I have the mace that.
On the other side of the door, you hear nothing but like some low murmuring,
All right.
gruff, guttural voices.
Before I open it or go further, I want to make sure that the group is all set up. So it sounds like we got some items that might need to be distributed, or
Uh,
I think we should just go into the door. Yeah.
Yeah,
well,
yeah. No.
We'll figure out the stuff.
Yeah,
later.
I'll hold on to the.
okay.
All right.
I'd like to open the door.
You open the door. You open the door. There we go. And inside you see none other than Gundren and Nundro Rockseeker, the objects of your quest. The two dwarven brothers are battered, beleaguered, and bound. They look as though they have been harshly treated, but relief floods Gundren's eyes as he sees who it is walking in. And you realize you have succeeded.
Right.
Hooray!
Gundren, we're happy to see you.
I am too. Oh, me boys, you rescued me and me brother. You've done a noble piece of work. We discussed it while we were bound here. Were anyone to come and save us, and I was thinking it would be you five. You would forever, in perpetuity, as long as our family held the Wave Echo Cave, you would be enrolled for 10% bounty of all profits we take from the cave for the remainder of your lives and the lives of your kin and descendants. It's the least we can do for rescuing this place from that foul elf, and for rescuing us and saving us from a dark, dark fate. I appreciate you from the bottom of my heart. But sword arms as great as yourselves clearly won't be staying around Phandelver much longer now that you've gone and done what they call civilized it. You dealt with orcs. You dealt with the Cragmaw. You dealt with the criminals in Phandelver town. And I think heroes of your quality are needed elsewhere. Where it may be, I do not know. And for all of you out there in Twitchland, that ends the Lost Mine of Phandelver, a Twitch experiment. If you've been with us since the beginning, we thank you very much. If you joined us somewhere in the middle, hey, cool. We're glad you're here and you've stuck it out. If you just joined us, don't worry, because we have big plans. The boys are going to be headed north, and we will be picking up same characters, Rime of the Frost Maiden, a Twitch experiment, starting the Sunday after Labor Day. We have a whole new look. We have a whole bunch of bells and whistles coming, so it'll be really worth joining us then. During the month of August, we will be filling in with some one-shot games here and there. I will be doing some map and chill in the evening, so just pop on in, say hi, and just help us keep the stream going while we get geared up and ready to go for Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frost Maiden, a Twitch experiment. I think we would all like to take a moment to thank everybody who is with us tonight. Oh my gosh, it is quite a list. One Killer Kitten, thank you for being with us for the whole journey. Eluven,
Absolutely.
Blonzina, Cabot Moo, Catalyst Comet, Chucking It Up, Commander Root, our favorite bot. Community Showcase, probably our next favorite bot. Christian CLQ, thank you. Enamelings, thank you. Girly, Joss Prof, Mr. M. Wolf, I know you. Palin0304, thank you. Phoenix Wakikai, hi, Ohio gozaimasu. I think it's still morning in Japan, right? Yeah, you're giggling at me now. Riv Kami Chaeli1, Sir Billiam, Tom Toms, Tebian, the Weasel Bomber, hey, Trix Loki, thank you. VNK, hi. Violets TV, maybe apply. Virgo Pros, War Eor, Workflows, and Zammy Whammy. To each and every one of you, thank you. We started this as kind of a joke, and now it's turning into a thing. Guys, what do you have to say?
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you so much.
Absolutely. Appreciate the support.
It's been a ton of
Definitely.
fun, guys.
Definitely, it was a great time, and thank you so much.
I can't wait for the next adventure. I can't wait.
Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, everyone.
If you're not a member of the Discord, come join us.
Please.
Do we need to link that in there in the chat real fast?
Absolutely.
All right, I'll take. Yeah, we should probably plug our own stuff, huh?
Probably.
Could you one of you plug it in there, because my Discord's underneath some window and I've got stuff maximized and whatnot.
I
Yeah.
might be able to do that.
Yeah. Okay. Phoenix. Phoenix Iwaki. Okay, Iwaki. Perfect. All right. Thank you. Yeah. Make sure you come back, and I'm pretty sure my map and chills will be pretty chill. And I'm gonna add.
Thanks so much,
ladder
Cena.
here.
Good to see you, brother.
Thank you. All right. Somebody link in the thing. There we go.
Yep,
done.
Please come on in, join our Discord.
Oh, sorry.
No, it's quite all right. DM Charlie Gaming. We do run pro games, pay for play, but we also have a really vibrant, active, inclusive, welcoming community. And if you haven't been in, please come on in. We are mostly 35 plus in years. The gamers, everybody's super nice, and we love to talk VTTs, RPGs, D&D, you name it. So you are always welcome, even if you don't join us in a paid game. We don't care. So, well, we do care. Do we care, Chuck? Maybe a little. I don't know.
Don't care.
We don't care. We don't care.
I don't care.
I don't care. I don't care. I don't care.
You youngsters.
You youngsters. Right. I've seen it, Phoenix Iwaki, and he's a young, good-looking dude. I don't know what he's on about. That dry humor. All right. Cool. I have nothing else to say. How about you guys?
No, thank you so much. Except for
No, thank you for the support.
Yeah.
I think we are supposed to maybe get a level.
Maybe.
Oh! You guys are 4th level right now?
Yes.
Yeah.
We are.
And you want to go up into Icewind Dale as 5th level?
Yes.
So-
That would be preferable.
Tough! No, absolutely. You have earned it. You have earned it.
And Charlie, thanks for leading us on this. This was awesome. A lot of fun.
Absolutely.
Thank you so
These
much.
guys,
Done
it's
a
a
great
great
job.
time.
Thank you. It is, as you know, it is a passion for each and every one of us. And like we say, I would do this shit for free. Ooh, can I say that on? Yeah.
That's true. We
Absolutely,
do this shit
it's,
for free.
As
We
you
do
won
that.
the
Wait,
fight.
we do it for free. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm gonna.
Yeah, you can say that.
All right. A big thank you to Roll20 for providing the VTT, to Sirenscape. Epic Games need epic sounds. We have been using their stuff, and they will see us on out. And until next time, everyone, I will have a schedule up this week, so if you want to check back in.
Do we mention what time we'd be coming back? Around what time?
Same time, same bad channel. What?
After
5 o'clock.
the holiday?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, because come on in. Labor Day weekend, we are running White Plume Mountain as a mega one-shot. That's right. Sit your butt in the chair for 6 hours. You get a half-hour break halfway through. How far can you get? White Plume Mountain. And I'm such a nut job. You get one of those special weapons. I might just make it persistent in any subsequent games you play with me. Yeah. Right on. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you.
Bye,
Good
guys.
night, all.
Thanks,
Thank
everybody.
you very
Good
much,
night.
everybody.